Hi, my name is Eliza. I'm a 32-year-old mother of 3 children, ranging from ages of 7 months all the way up to 13 years. And I've just reached a place in my life where I've put on a lot of weight. I'm really lethargic. I'm not happy with the way I look. I'm not happy with the way clothes fit me. Before I got pregnant with my son, who's now 13 and a half, I was very tiny. I was 105 pounds. Size 5 clothes, wanted to be a supermodel. Now 13 and a half years later, I'm up over 200 pounds. Granted, I did have a baby within the last 7 months, but I actually lost weight in that pregnancy. I was 220 when I got pregnant with her and 210 when she was born, so I lost about 10 pounds. I'm probably 210, 215 right now. So I haven't really lost any weight. Since she was born, I've actually put on a few pounds. And I've just hit a point in my life where I'm ready for some serious big changes. I am such a junk food addict. I love food. I've wanted to diet and lose weight so many times over the years, but I just really love food, and I don't think I could give up food. And I tried to eat healthy for a while. I've tried some crash diets. I've tried pills and going to the gym and slim fast. I just have a really hard time sticking with anything past like 3 days. I get really gung-ho, and I bought the Insanity workout and I made it about 3 days in, and I just burned out because I was trying to do, I'm very sedentary, and I tried to go from here to here in like 1 day. And so I tend to do that. I tend to go gung-ho and burn out. About, what's today, Wednesday, exactly a week ago, me and my daughter jumped in the car with my sister, who was visiting from Michigan, and drove all the way from Maine to Michigan. I'm on like this little change my life goal hiatus. Kind of left everything else behind. My 2 older kids are going to school with their dad this year, and I just really am ready to change my life. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to stop being fat and start feeling beautiful and get on with my life. And so I'm down here with my sister, and it's now been a week. I have a little workout that I've been doing every day. I'll post it on my blog. And day 1 has maybe, 10 exercises on it. Day 1, I went to do it, and I struggled. I was 2 exercises in, and I look at the list, and I'm like, seriously, like, how many more things are on this list? I can't do it. I struggled to do sit-ups without anyone holding my feet, and I struggled to do the push-ups, and it was miserably terrible, and I thought I was gonna die, and I did it the next day, and I did it the next day, and I pushed forward and did it day 4, and day 5, I told my sister, I said, this is easier. Like, I made it through the whole workout, which is easy. I'm trying to really pace myself. I have this tendency to go way overboard and try to do everything at once. So I'm making some small changes. I've started having a green smoothie every day, starting last Saturday, which the basis for my green smoothie is spinach, which is such a superfood. I will do a blog post about it. It has almost everything in there that you would need for nutrients for the entire day. It has vitamins, it has minerals. I think there's 2 vitamins it doesn't have. I'll go into it in a blog post, but and I started jogging. Prior to coming out with my sister, she and my dad and my sister-in-law and me decided to do a 5K. I didn't really get suckered into doing the 5K, but I kind of got suckered into doing the 5K because my sister said, you're doing this 5K, I'm going to sign you up, it's going to be great. And I'm thinking, I don't even know if I can walk 3 miles. I mean, I'm really out of shape. And so I had an inhaler from when I was pregnant. I got a really bad cough. They did a bunch of tests, couldn't figure out what it was. I was coughing to the point of puking every day. And so I had an inhaler. I did a little bit of practice. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I really wasn't training or pushing myself. And I go to do this 5K. And I start off strong. I start off great. I'm gonna do it. I'm keeping a good pace, and I'm keeping up with the crowd, and it's amazing. and then my breathing gets labored and my heart feels like it's gonna crash in my chest, and I'm sweating bullets and I can't breathe. And so I speed walk for a little bit, and then I jog because I look behind me, there's no one else, like I'm in last. And so I start jogging, trying to keep up to this guy. The guy in front of me was over twice my size. He was a big dude. Big dude. And he was lapping me. I could not keep up with him. And I was so disappointed, and I would jog until I felt like I was gonna die. Slow pace, I mean, little old man jog. I would jog until I felt like I was gonna die, and then I'd walk, and then I'd jog, and he kept getting farther and farther ahead. And I wasn't even to the midpoint yet, and I had people who were already turning around coming back, and as they're passing me, they're saying, "Oh, you're doing so good, you can do it." And I just started crying because I wasn't doing so good. I was doing horrible. I was in last place. I could hardly even see the people in front of me anymore. I did, despite all the hardship, I did complete the 5K. 54 minutes and like 54 or 43. So under an hour. I completed it. I came in under an hour, so I met both of my goals for that surprise 5K. I'm now training for another 5K, and this time I'm doing it right. Every day since Saturday, we got here Friday, so every day since Saturday, I've done the little loop in my sister's neighborhood. It's exactly a mile and a half, starting at her driveway, going around the loop, and coming back to her driveway. And I've done that every day, and I've actually improved my time by, well, significantly. When I left Maine, I was doing about a 20-ish minute mile. Monday, it was like 15:28. Today it was 14:49. So from day to day, I'm noticing small improvements, and I'm trying so hard to beat the day before by even a few seconds. And I've noticed a huge improvement. I can go longer and farther. And I'm not going, 3.6 miles or whatever 5K is, but I'm going half that distance, and when I work up so I can jog that whole distance, then I'm going to double it. I'm going to be here 6 weeks. I'm only about a week into the 6 weeks. And so I really want to make these changes in my life. I've been eating smaller portions since I got here. I've been trying not to eat after 8 p.m. I'm a stress eater at night. When it gets to be evening, whether I've binged eaten the entire day or whether I've eaten well all day, doesn't matter. It gets to be evening time, and I stress eat. I'm a stress eater anyways. Any time of the day I get stressed out, I eat. But I've noticed at nights here, even though I'm not stressed, I might be a little stressed because I'm away from my husband and my kids, but even here where I'm so happy, I'm having so much fun, I've noticed I'm stress eating at night. And so I'll do really well, small portions, healthy all day, lots of fruits and vegetables, and it'll be night, and I'll be like going through the cupboards, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need some carbs. I know I had carbs for supper, but I need like a cookie or a cracker or a scrap of bread or something. Ice cream, I need ice cream. And so I've started having, we have supper at like 5:30. I've started eating again at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Trying to get it so I don't stress eat at night, because then I feel like I've just had something. I got some dark chocolate. I allow myself 2 little squares of dark chocolate per day, and it's equal to like half a serving. So I'm having half a serving of chocolate a day. I feel like I'm getting that sweet. I'm eating lots of fruit. And so I've made this decision to make these changes in my life. I'm hoping that I can bring inspiration to some of you guys out there who are going through a similar thing. You've put on some weight, you're unhappy, you want to lose the weight, but you can't figure out how. You don't have the motivation, you don't know what steps to take, you feel like the steps that you're doing aren't enough. You try it for a little while, you're not seeing results, you give up. Maybe you have people in your life telling you it's pointless, it's stupid, you're never going to be good enough, you'll never be able to do a 5K, you're too overweight. I did have some people in my life that were putting me down, and I've kind of gotten away from all that being out here. I'm thinking also that I'm going to go to school. I've been talking to my brother-in-law, who is a career coach, and we've narrowed it down to a few possibilities. I want to go into the health and fitness field. I know my big downfall right now is the fact that, I'm over 200 pounds and extremely out of shape and a junk foodaholic. But I do want to do that. And I kind of want to do everything. So I don't know what I'm going to do, or maybe I can do everything, I don't know. Because I'd really like to be a health coach and a personal trainer and a nutritionalist. Last night we were talking about it. He thinks going into physical therapy would be a really good choice for me, because I'm patient and caring. I really like working with people. So I'm looking at something in the health field, which I'm hoping will also motivate me to continue with these changes I'm making in my life. I'm going to post a link to my blog below. I have a Facebook page, My Beautifully Holistic Life. This is something I'm just starting. It's brand new. I'm hoping to just kind of follow my progress as I eat healthy and lose weight, and share the workouts I'm doing, share the foods I'm eating, and some recipes for smoothies, and how my kids are growing, kind of what's going on in my life, and what career choice I end up making. I kind of like to, at some point in time, be able to do maybe some contests or something, give away some workout equipment of some sort, or an ebook on smoothies, something for you guys, the listeners, the readers, the followers. Thank you guys all for being there and helping me and supporting me and listening to me ramble nonstop. I really hope that you'll follow me as I go through this life-changing event. And honestly, I hope that I can help some of you guys too. Thanks.